away from where they may have initially been on this. The more angles you look at this, the more unequivocal it becomes. No one is honestly now suggesting this guy was brandishing a weapon, trying to attack or assault. There were 8 guys all over him. And then you see one of them reach down, take his legally owned firearm from his side, from his waist, take it away, and it's a second later that they kill him. I mean, that cannot be right.
Look, I think we're going to figure out more details on this. It looks to me like maybe his weapon discharged, that is the weapon that they took from him, discharged. And then there was a panic and a thought that a gun shot had been fired and the reaction occurred. That's my analysis of it right now. I think there should be an investigation. If it's determined that he behaved in a way that was outside the law, then this individual should be charged. And again, I think the real issue here, big picture, again, is how do you get the 10 million that Biden let out? But also, these individuals are going and intentionally obstructing these ICE agents from being able to do their jobs. And this, I believe, is the intent. They want a violent act, whether it's Renee Good, whether it's this individual. There is a desire.
But they don't want to get shot, though, do they? They don't want to get yeah, but Clay, they don't want to get shot.
If you go back and remember, Pierce, the Axios story that came out, I believe it was in July, said that Democrats were instructing people that they did need to have a shooting because politically they saw it as beneficial. In other words, a consequence of trying to get in front of this. And I will just say, look, I am a First and a Second Amendment guy. If the guy, there's a difference between what you can legally do and what you should intelligently do. If I were giving advice to anybody who is going out to protest ICE right now, I would say don't go armed. I think if this guy had not had the weapon that he did, he would have been arrested. He would still be alive. I think there was a panic brought on by the gun being there. And so I think you have to analyze this situation in general. If my own kids were going to protest, Pierce, I would say, okay, do not take any weapons at all. You might legally have the right to do it, but I would tell them that is not a smart thing to do, and certainly
yeah, but you know what? Again,
in the arrest.
Okay, but Clay, before I move to the other two panelists, again, I am struck by an irony here because Renee Good wasn't armed, and it didn't save her, right? And the bottom line is